Alrighty, guys and gals, welcome back. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're doing the Naked Warrior.
Greetings.
That's how we're doing. No gear is allowed. We can just use our weapon, and that's it. And in this episode, we're going to be making our way to the west here. We're going to be slaying some gnolls. We might... Well, we finish this quest up, we'll probably head further west into Westfall, as a matter of fact. Grab ourselves the flight point there, maybe some intro quests. We'll see. Hope everybody's doing well today. Sure do. Not doing too bad. I just found the coolest little channel. It's called Wow Family Gaming, and it's a father and his daughter, maybe 9, 10 years old. I don't know. Beautiful thing to watch. It's really well done. They play World of Warcraft together. They're on camera. And the way that he does the video editing, it's almost like an interview. He switches between his view with him on the camera, and then he cuts to her screen with her talking. It's so cool to watch. It actually made me a little bit emotional to watch a father and daughter, core memories being made for her and for him as well, really. It's just really cool. I highly recommend checking him out. Again, it's called Wow Family Gaming. It was lovely. It was real nice to see. You know, it just kind of makes you realize you never know who the character is you're next to, you know? So this is why, I mean, it's one of the reasons I go out of my way to be a friendly character in this game. If I see somebody, I wave and, hey, how you doing? I'll buff them up if I can. Try to have a little interaction with them, despite me being, you know, as socially awkward as I am. But it's a good thing to keep in mind. Like if you're in a, especially a pug group or something, there could be a little kid in the group, you know, maybe playing the game for the first time, doesn't know what he's doing. People get so upset and frustrated and wanting to kick people. It's just something to keep in mind. You never know. It could be somebody with a disability or, you know, who knows? A little kindness goes a very long way. It's one of the reasons I stopped playing Warcraft for a while, shortly after they introduced looking for raid. My memories of it were just the most toxic people saying the worst things. Why? Because maybe somebody wasn't the best DPS, or they didn't know what they were doing, or the mechanics. It was so horrible. It made me actually stop playing the game. It might be a little different these days. I don't know. Anyway, I guess the point is just be kind. All right. We're picking up some red bandanas here. It looks like some of these run off. What did I just do? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, I got to remember that. So I have... Where's the ability? It's here. Stone form. All right. Got stone form is Shift F. Hamstring Shift D. Pretty close. Some of these, I think, run off. There's one. These boars are pretty high level over here. Yes, they are. Do we want to keep the ground clutter turned up? A little more immersive? Let's do it. Wow, that was a nice shot right there. Watch out for Mr. Hogger. He roams these parts. You'll usually find him back here in Classic. He can be over here as well, but usually somewhere in this back area. There he is right there. Let's mark him up. Wow, we're getting some nice shots in today. Yes, we are. Don't really want to mess with the camp here. Do they run off, or I thought one of them was trying to run away from me? Let's see if there's different types. I just see outrunners. Oh, there's runts. Okay, so it's probably the runts who run away. Yikes. Okay, let's just be safe. Let's just do that. Look how much easier it is to see things. That ground clutter down. Level 11 Elite. Look at that. He's got 666 health. They did that on purpose. One of my people from the family here on the channel said he died here. He was a level 9, and he was in a group with, and he died to it. That's pretty rough. That's a bad way to go, too, in a group. You know things are going bad if you if you die and you're in a group. Hogger is no joke, though. He hits real hard. Well, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, level 12. We're going to put another point into Cruelty. We're going to put our next 2 points in here to get our melee critical strike chance up to 5%. You ready? Getting it done? Nice shot. Paying off already. By the way, so we have Thunderclap. Glenn, let me know this is probably good to get. Blood Rage, which I want, generates rage at the expense of a little health, but it's not that bad. I do want Rend 2. I want Overpower, because we can use this immediately after we get dodged. And it says Overpower cannot be blocked, dodged, or parried. But I think that means we can miss it. And then, of course, I do have Shield Bash, which I also want. We'll have a 2-set, essentially. We'll have a one-hander and a shield to interrupt casters. And then, but I think we're mainly going to be using the 2-hander for the big DPS. Oh, I already have one of those. I didn't realize I picked it up. Let's pick that up. Lovely. Alrighty. Let's use this. No, wait a minute. That's by 60. Okay, I'm not going to use it for right now because we have an armor pot up. The scroll gives us a little bit extra armor. But just keep it how it is right now. A lot of missing going on here. Warrior girdle there. I'm more inclined to call it a belt instead of a girdle. No, it's just me.
Well done.
No, nice. Got that done. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt Hogger. Hogger will absolutely wreck you. So this gets turned in. Oh, it actually gets turned in here. We have to go to Goldshire anyway. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go turn in this quest. We're going to go to Westfall, get the flight point, fly to Stormwind so I can train up. And then we'll go to Goldshire and then figure out what we're going to do. Hey, Tommy. How'd it go with Maybell? It's like, mind your business. That's how it went. Cheers to you. Trying to blink. Been playing the mage too long. When would I try Hogger if I was going to do it? Maybe level 15? Like be 4 levels above it? Definitely with a good axe.
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend. I see you've been busy. You have our thanks, adventurer.
All right, we're going to take that because we need a shield.
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance, my friend. For the Alliance and only for the Alliance. Get this without getting molested by wolves and bears here? The answer to that is no. It would be a big hell no, says Forest Bear. We might not need Peace Bloom anymore. The Fortitude just, it's not really that good, honestly. But we're going to be moving up to basically new ranks of armor pots and stuff. So I don't think we need the Peace Bloom. I could still pick them up to sell them, but I don't know. Anyway, here we go. It's a pretty telling thumbnail right there. You know what we need? What do we need, E? We need ourselves a little flex down here. Let's see. We'll face Westfall. You got to plan it. You gotta get it right. So we basically... There you go. Did you get that? We did. It's a similar pose that the male undead. If you're playing a male undead and you've never seen the flex, type in /flex. You won't be disappointed.
It was horrible. Verna woke me when she heard a ruckus in the fields.
The
fields
ruckus?
were full of hooligans. We left in a rush,
Hooligans?
and I forgot to pack my pocket watch.
Pocket
Verna's PA
watch?
gave me that watch on our wedding day, and I feel just sick knowing those thieves have it. I left the pocket watch in the wardrobe at the farmhouse. Look for the field of pumpkins to the west. You can't miss it. If you bring it back to me, I'd sure be grateful.
Okay.
I never thought the day would come when I'd leave the farm, but the fields are overrun with thieves, and it's far too dangerous for us here now. As soon as Farmer Furlbrow gets the wagon fixed, we'll be on our way. Maybe you could do me a favor? Let me scribble down my recipe for Westfall stew. Please take it to Salma Saldine over on the farm yonder. The Saldines farm is just beyond the fork in the road. Poor old Blanchie. Such a tired beast after all the work we put her through.
Yikes.
I fed her before we left the farm, but we weren't expecting the wagon to break on us. If you could bring her a few handfuls of oats from the fields, I'd be grateful. I bet you could find some around all of the farms in Westfall, if you can steer clear of those horrific machines that have taken over.
Machines.
There are several farms southwest of here.
Okay, we're not really ready for this area yet. I mean, if you're allowed to wear gear, you might be, but we're close. We're close. We can do some of this stuff, but We're obviously squishier than squishy because we don't even have white gear. Nothing. So let's get in here. Should be able to get Mage Royal and Bruiseweed in here. I don't know if I can pick it yet, but let's stop by Saldian's farm. Make our way to whatever it's called over there. Watch out for these. These things will see us from a long way off. There he is. There's my boy. We'll wait to pick that up.
Can I help you? Farewell.
That Verna was always such a sweet lass. We'll miss her here in Westfall. But between you and me, she's a city girl at heart, and Stormwind will suit her just fine. But enough gossip. Now we can make Westfall stew. The onions are peeled. The garlic is minced. The rosemary is crushed. The crust has been baked. The dillweed is chopped. The gravy is simmering. Now all I need for my famous meat pie are 8 Gortusk livers. Help me make some Westfall stew. Come back with the following ingredients. 3 stringy vulture meat, 3 Gortusk snouts, 3 Murloc eyes, 3 okra.
Look at what has happened to this place. These lands were once occupied by good farm folk, but the damn thieves have driven them all off. Not me, though, but it seems some harvest watchers have taken over the fields. If you're up for the work, I'd like you to go out and kill 20 of them. Come back
20.
when you're done for your pay. If you finish up with the ones in my field, clear them from the neighboring fields as well.
Alrighty. He's not going to be run off his land. No, sir. Not Saldian. I don't think so. He ain't built like that. These have a growl. Okay, it's kind of pointless against me, but I thought they had a knockdown that they did. This is the most bag-filling area that you'll ever be in between these quests. Pretty grindy. Westfall, not one of my favorite places in the game, but it's a cool zone, but after you've done it 900 times, like, I'll maybe go somewhere else. Here he is, old Gryan.
Greetings.
How you doing?
Ah, so my friend sent you here? How kind. Well, the Stormwind monarchy has abandoned our cause. Now it is up to the people's militia to keep the land free from corruption. If our cause interests you, I can put your combat skills to use in the name of freedom. The people's militia has but one goal, to defend the lands of Westfall and return peace to our surroundings. Unfortunately, the price of peace is often blood. One of my scouts has brought word of a band of Defias trappers wreaking havoc nearby. I have reports of Defias trapper sightings near the Jangle Lode mine to the northwest, as well as at the Molson Farm and Furlbrow's pumpkin farm. If you seek to join our ranks,
My man knows how to get down, damn funky town.
Turn to me.
Ace
Stormwind
work.
has abandoned us.
The absolute legend has ascended the mountain and subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, Acework. I appreciate that. Scared the crap out of me. Yes, it did. The end of one of these quests here does reward, I'm fairly certain, a very nice weapon. So we'll do that as soon as possible. Thank you, Acework.
How are you?
Seriously, thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate that. All right, back to Stormwind. Is this what I want to do? Yes.
Have a good one.
We want to go train up as soon as possible.
Where are you going? Well, if you're looking to get there quickly, then look no further.
All right, Mr. Cool with the glasses. I don't know, maybe level 15 we try Hogger. I should have enough health, a good weapon, and strong health pot and strong armor pot. Should be good enough to take them on. I mean, we also have Bag of Marbles, Glowing Wax Stick. We have things like this we can use on them as well. Can't forget about Magic Candle. 16 to 25 whole entire damage. And then 2 fire damage over 4 seconds. You may as well just throw a piece of paper at them. Do. You know, there is a warrior trainer in Goldshire. But I gotta sort these bags. How much money do I have here? Oh my god, I don't have enough money to train. Nope. This stuff's 10 silver apiece. 6 silver. Now, yeah, these are 10 silver. I cannot afford... All I can afford... Oh, that sucks. Alright, we're going to have to wait a little bit here. How much can I sell these for? 5 copper. Oh, right. Not a whole lot I can do, unfortunately. We're just going to have to wait. Well, let's go to Goldshire then. I mean, it's still quicker to come here than run all the way back. Take a dive off of this. Yeah, we just don't have the money. And I realized that last episode, and what I did is I splurged a little bit on this upgraded axe we have. Tabar. Tabar? I don't know. There's old Jorgen. If we live long enough, we'll have some dealings with Jorgen. Jorgen, Schmorgen, Horgen, McLorgen, Florgen. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Is our buddy down there? Harassing an old woman? Oh, he's going to show up. This is when he comes. When she's getting some water from the well. And we're not going to stand for it. Where are you at, bastard? Huh? Where are you? Don't worry, Clara. Clarice. I thought he usually showed up here. I guess not. I thought he attacked her there. Might want to see about a front door. Hey. What are you doing? 1 copper. Ridiculous. Da-da. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Right, I guess we're going to choose Rend, rank 2. Hello.
Stormwind is the pillar of the human race, maintained through strength of will and the edge of a sturdy blade.
The pillar of the human race? Okay. Yeah. Well, it's Blood Rage, Thunderclap, or Rend. And I know Thunderclap's good. Thunderclap is one of these abilities I have to be careful with, though. I can't use this around if a mob is too close, or if there's a neutral mob beside me, this aggroes it. And I know it does slow the target down, but that's what I have Rend for. It's actually cheaper than Thunderclap. And it does, I mean, it only does 5 damage, but I don't use Hamstring for the damage. I use it to slow the enemy down for getting away. So I'm going to hold off on Thunderclap. What I'm going to do is pick up Rend.
Have a good one.
Rank 2. A little bit of extra damage. And then we can turn this in.
What can I do for you?
I've got this
Light
here
bless you.
collector schedule, you see.
I have heard of this collector, but I don't know whom he's working for. Thank you for the schedule. It will help us solve this mystery.
So this is tricky. But is it tricky to rock a rhyme that's right on time? It's tricky. I don't think this is doable for us. This is the mob that's in the house with 2 other ads. One's a caster. So I'm not going to pick that up.
Light bless you.
As a matter of fact, just going to hide it. It's just too risky to try to do it. It doesn't make any sense to try to force a quest. We have this, which is still hard to do, and then we have this, which is hard to do. So it might be time to head back and do Operation Recombobulation, or the Frost Main Hold. So that's what we're going to do. It's just a strat we have to use. If we want to succeed, we got to mix it up and go where the green quests are as much as we can. Okay, I don't want the Peace Bloom that bad. Da-da-da-doo. Da-da-da-da. We'll get back to our homelands for a while. Yeah. That's right. We don't need a light feather. We can sell it to Kira Songshire here.
Hello.
Hi. That's a quest item.
See you later.
Alligator. After a while, crocodile. That's how that goes. Got to hit the bank here. I don't need all of these extra things on me. Could put the shield away for now as well. We're limited on space, so. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Let me check something really quick. Yeah. No, I don't need this character. I did this character for a little tutorial, but when I tried to delete it, it would not let me. Oh, there it goes. That video should be out. I used that character just to demonstrate how I use Bartender. I was checking for an Alliance character that might have a little bit of gold on him. Throw Naked a bone here. Maybe send him a gold. Get him a bag or 2. Maybe buy a weapon. We'll earn the weapon. Yeah. All right, let's hit the bank. Hit that bank up. Who's it going to be? Olivia, Newton, or John? Let's go to Newton. Look at this. It's a player. It's a hunter, in fact.
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of the whole history.
The whole history of the whole history? Good grief. Yep. Make up some more heavy linen here. We can sell this. It's only 3 bandages, though. I'll keep those on me for right now. That noise drives me nuts. Okay. That's Loch Madon stuff. Okay, what am I doing here? Let's see if I can focus up a little bit. We've got enough healing pots. The minor defense pots, I have 5. I'm not going to spend any more on this stuff. We'll save these mats for the higher level stuff. And we can get this up. We'll learn a whole bunch of new alchemy recipes. And then we can figure out what we need and what we don't need in the bag. But I guess we'll wrap this up. A little short episode here. What I'm going to do is take the tram because it's free. Hello. How you doing, Velka? I'm going to take the tram instead of flying, again, because it's free. And next episode, we're going to work on the headhunters. We're going to go into Frostmane Hold, which would be a little bit risky, but it should be quite doable now. We are level 12 in all. Do, dee, da, da. Can I make the jump? Barely. Look at that shot coming in the Dwarven District. It's all smoggy and smoke-filled. All polluted. It seems safe to have that just hang in there. $20 tons of logs. Blowing in the breeze, a chickpea. Oh, man. I think that movie was called Mel. Jodie Foster and Liam Neeson, before Liam Neeson strictly played a father getting revenge. Some kind of revenge movie. One of my favorite things he was in, he played William Wallace. Oh my God, what's the name of the movie? It's such a good movie. I gotta look it up. Whoop! The tram! This was an older movie. It's so good. And part of the reason it's so good is the other actors in it. Oh, it's called Rob Roy. It's from 1995. It's got, oh my God, so many good actors in it. It's got Jessica Lange, John Hurt, Tim Roth, Brian Cox is in it, Eric Stoltz. Tim Roth's character, I think, really makes that movie. Also, John Hurt is incredible in it. But I watched an interview with Tim Roth, and that guy basically learned how to sword fight, like old school sword fight. I think he spent months and months before that film was shot. It was kind of funny because he wasn't exactly slamming on Liam, but he was basically like, yeah, I mean, I worked for months and months before we started filming, before Liam just rolled up on the set. But he has a sword fight scene that is incredible. Many of them. If you've never seen Rob Roy, it's definitely worth a watch.
We've lost contact with Bingles! He was sent on a reconnaissance mission over Nomeregan and hasn't reported back in over a week! I just know he's gone and blown himself up. He was last seen flying over the loch. Perhaps you can investigate, adventurer.
Perhaps I can. Let's check in with Murrin. Check in with Murrin here. See what's going on. All right. You know what has to happen here. Real sorry about that, but between Stormwind and Ironforge, it's just too much for me to handle. Really is. Where's this? Oh, he's back here. Murrin. Is this a dwarf-specific quest or something? This is where the PvP stuff is.
Now that you've learned some moves, it's time to get you a decent weapon. Speak with Tormus Deepforge. He can make you a weapon I'm sure you'll like. You'll find Tormus here in Ironforge at the Great Forge.
He can make me a great weapon, you say? Let's see how good it is. It better be amazing. Maybe this is a warrior thing? I don't know. I don't remember doing that. Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
How you doing, Tana? It's like, hey, that person waved at me. What the hell? Yeah. There's a lot of us in the world like that, Tamith. Do I know what this is? Maybe I do.
Murin sent you, did he? Yes, I can make you a nice weapon. But before I do that, I have a favor to ask of you. Don't worry, it's plenty dangerous and could mean your death. It's
nice.
Exactly the sort of job an adventurer wants.
It's interesting he didn't say warrior.
My mentor, Sturgy Ironband, had a compound south of Helm's Bed Lake in eastern Dún Maroch. There, he taught blacksmithing and he was the best. But one day, one of his students brought him a load of strange ore. Master Ironband called it Umbral ore and was eager to work with it, but soon after it arrived, a band of dark iron dwarves attacked his compound. They killed everyone. Enter Ironband's compound, adventurer, and avenge my master's death, and bring me the load of umbral ore that caused it.
Alrighty, we got some stuff to do. Yeah, we do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call this one an episode. Next episode, we're going to be back out in the cold where we belong. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. Appreciate it. Take care. Naked and I will see you in the next episode.
Till we meet again.
Peace.